welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm going to test out a second way of charging the Mango system. So this is the Mango system E, y'all. Now here is the 110, what you could plug into the wall. So I'm going to connect this cable to the Mango power system here, and I have my generator outside here, which is capable of a continuous load of over 4,000 watts. I'm going to power my house with this generator and time how long it will take to charge this 7 kilowatt system here, because we have the Mango Power E and the satellite battery, the expandable pack, y'all. So on top here, this total thing here is 7 kilowatts. Currently 17% on. I powered my entire house, my fridge, my deep freeze. Look at that video, y'all. I have that video on YouTube as well. Powering right here, quad AC input 3000 watts. So that's the one in the middle. We'll be taking this here. I have to come here. You see the white dot on this and the white dot on top. You line it up and you get it in, and then you turn to tighten. And that is it. Simple like that. You install your wall plug, right? What joins the Mango E to the expansion pack is this heavy duty cable here that Mango Power provides. So this could go from being a 3.5 kilowatt system to a 7 kilowatt system. You'll just buy this jumper cable you see in here. This could also be expanded into a 220 system, where you can get two more of these systems and have them side by side, so you can have 110 and 220 coming out of the system as well, y'all. So this can expand from 3 to 7, from 7 to 14, y'all. This well, it is really a beautiful system. I'm going to test it now. As I said, here I'm going to plug it into here. So here, I just hit the quick charge. You're seeing it saying grid over here, because they're viewing that this plug-in is the grid. So watch it carefully. 2900 watts coming in, right? Wow, y'all seeing that? So at 15 amps, I have 1600 watts coming in, right? Same thing again. If I drop it to, let's say, 10 amps. Let's see how much watt is 10 amps coming in. So 10 amps, we have 1,000. Yep, 10 amps is roughly, well, I see 1,055 right now. So this is 10 amps coming in here, and this is also a good feature as well. So this is an option that I would pay attention to. Reason being, if you have to charge it from a solar setup like my, cut it to the amperage of that, or if you own a small generator that is only capable of putting out 1,000 watts, you can still connect it to a small generator. Some generators only able to push out, let's say, 2,500 watts, 3,000 watts, so you put it at the 15 amps. So this feature actually here is valuable to me, y'all. Remember, I try to pay attention to the things that people don't pay attention to, or the people who actually off-grid, like myself, pay attention to. So something wrong with your generator, it mash up. Yeah, when you have a small generator, you could still put about $20 in gas in US. That would be like 10 US in gas on a small generator, and $10 US is plenty gas, yeah? So we in Trinidad, we could still come and put a $20 or $25 in gas in a small generator, pulling 1,000 watts, and that will run for about 8 hours. So you could have this, yeah, that should be enough in 10 hours time to charge up the system, if it's bringing in 1 kilowatt of energy every hour basically. So this could charge the 7 kilowatt system with simple maths. I'm teaching all of these simple maths. But now let me focus back on the settings. So as I say, a small generator, it will take about 10 hours to charge it up, but you wouldn't be able to use anything else, because them small generators max does be different. So this is the quick charge here. I just turn it off. Right, y'all, focus, camera, focus with me. Yes, so you want a fast charge, right? This is regular grid charging here, right? at 416 watts, as you can see, right? So this is just regular charging. So you could power this with your solar like me, like normal. So alright, yo. So simple test now. We just plug it into our wall outlet to charge, and it is charging at 400 watts, right? So that 1600 watts could basically charge this system below in 2 hours time at 1600 watts, because there is like 1.5 kilowatts coming in there, close to there, and on top is the expansion pack. So we know if this will take two solar, we say about 4 hours it should take on this here. My deep freeze and my refrigerator is plugged in on the generator. Guys, I got away from the noise. I have it set on 15 amps, so that way it's pulling in 1600 watts to charge the system. I'm not putting it on the 30 amp because remember, 30 amps is strong. That is one. The generator I have, because I'm using 110, the breakers in the generator is 20 amps. And I would also like to power my home as well, in the sense of have my fridge and my deep freeze running. So because I am putting it on a 20 amp, I am only having, or letting I should say, I'm only letting 1600 watts go towards the mango power to charge it, and about 240 watts will go towards the deep freeze, the house, to run the deep freeze and the fridge while it's charging. So right there, my generator will be using, let's say, about half its capacity, which is 2000 watts. So we also have to take into consideration when you run a generator as well, depending on the load you use, you will get a longer battery life or gas life as well, right? So yes, I can quick charge the mango power. If I had the correct cables, the 30 amp cables, I could have quick charged it and have about 3000 watts coming in. But I will just use all the gas in the generator in about 6 to 7 hours, versus using a generator like this on a 25% load capacity. You will get about 12 to 13 hours life out of it as well. So there are so many pros to this unit, and so many means and ways to charge it. As I showed you, you could just plug it into a wall, it will charge at 400 watts. You could plug it into quick charge and charge it at 1000. You could quick charge it at 1600 watts, or you can quick charge it at 3000 watts. So that is so amazing. For those who want to quick charge this in a house, so remember the same rule applies. Your breaker size in your house have to be carefully labeled. You have to know that how the breaker is a 30 amp breaker that you're going to quick charge this on a house at. You can't just go and put it in and put it on 30 amps to charge, and it's a 15 amp breaker you have, a 20 amp breaker you have. It will just trip, and you will be there thinking that your system charging and it's not charging. So let me go to the clock now so I could show you when they start to charge, and we will see if it gets full first or my gas is done. I know I have enough gas in my generator for probably about 4 hours, but I don't know how much after that mark, because it's been a while since the boy in use gas. And those who follow my channel know we take out the generator to iron school clothes, to use our gas dryer, and all that is a story by itself. Because with my test with this system, I can iron clothes, and not only that, my gas dryer is only using 700 watts to come on and 350 watts to dry the clothes. So that is something new. I have to make a video on that so my subscribers can see that as well. Alright, so let's see what I was doing, right? So, good news is the system only took 4 hours to charge. Bad news is like my fault because I don't have the proper wiring and connections in my house. Like to have a sub panel so I can literally feed my house and power my house correctly. I don't have a sub panel. My house, not like for my generator, I don't use the 30 amps. And as all you could see, using the 20 amp breaker and setting the system on 15 amps, it took 4 hours to go from 17% to 100%. Well, let me say about 5 minutes, 6 minutes. 4 hours and 6 minutes, y'all. But yeah, let me eat my okra rice while I'm talking to you, right? Because this is good country food. I hope all you know about okra rice and bhaji rice and them kind of thing all they from. It's still hot too, eh? Thing will cool in the sun, you know. But yes, all yeah. It takes 4 hours to charge. If I had accessibility to that 30 amp breaker, my house was wired properly. Yeah, don't blast me. Man had to make steps as he had to crawl before he could walk and he had to walk before he run. You know what else go right? But for those who get their hands on the system, for those who have the proper wiring for your system, you all could see it is possible for you to charge this up in 2 hours time. In some cases, probably an hour and a half only. Because remember, I charge the Mango and expansion pack 7 kilowatts only. Is what your boy recharges. 7 kilowatt system is what he recharges in 4 hours time, right? So if this was just the 3.5 kilowatt system, this would have recharge in about 2 hours on this. And if I had the 30 amp, it would have recharge in like an hour only. So the system, when it comes to that, I gave it 10 out of 10. Only thing I could say is I wasn't able to do this like to American standards because of my limitations and what I have, and I have to be truthful and honest about it. I use a heavy duty extension cord, and while pushing that 15 amps, that 1600 watts, the extension cord still got hot as well. So just being transparent with everything here, because I am catering for my people who is in a situation like me. Those who look into the system and see that how financing is available, or they go to the company, they go to the credit union, they go to the bank, they take a loan to buy the system. One of the things here you know for yourself is that you could use solar with it. You could use your panels. You could, if you have a generator, because most of us who live off grid, we have a generator. So there is ways of charging it, and not only that, 4 hours to charge it. And while it's charging, I was powering my deep freezer and my washing, not my washing machine, my deep freeze and my refrigerator at the same time. So that was today's test on the system. The findings was awesome. It was beautiful. One day in the future, I hope I'm able to test it with the 30 amp breaker system earlier. Because this is what I tell people. There is no need for tea and tech. Once you go solar, you don't have to go back, you know. You could move forward only. The only way you have to get tea and tech is when Trinidad put things in place where we could feed the grid the solar that we are not using. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I still have some more tests to run. I have some more content to make. So subscribe to the YouTube channel for more. And I will see you in our next one. Bye bye. While you watching me eat, it's still here. Could do some more video. I eat my first bowl inside and them girls take half. So that will come outside. Even though they have their own plate, right? They dread it. Then they have a belly like their father. Can't even make my video inside because they're watching Bluey on the TV loud, loud, loud. I love Bluey. Fun fact, you all know Bluey is a cartoon what design and colors that dogs could see. That is why plenty of the colors in the show is blue, because it's one of the few colors that dog can actually see. I was shocked when I learned that.